Hey Facebook, how you doing everybody? It is cold out here in Florida. You can see the smoke come out of my mouth. How's everybody doing this morning? I know it's bright and early. I wanted to get some live done before I start my work day. You know, I'm up very, very early in the morning. Hey Regina, how's it going? As everybody see, I see two viewers, only one. Hey, how's everybody doing? I just wanted to come with a quick message that you mostly will never hear from a motivational speaker. And you'll never hear from most people that are on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on your Twitter, on your Periscope, on your Snapchat. You just won't hear it. So I want to be the first one to tell you why you shouldn't listen to motivational speakers or influencers. And I know what you're thinking, but Rich, aren't you a motivational guy? Aren't you somebody that likes to spread positive messages? Absolutely. But doesn't mean I listen to everything they say to me. And I'm one of the people that have been listening to motivational speakers for the last 8-9 years. Been listening to preachers and bishops and reading interviews and reading books and biographies. And so I really studied. And so that's the reason why I want to tell you, you can't listen to everyone that you hear. The reason why is most speakers are speaking from their vantage point, from their own life perspective, from their own referencing points. See, when a speaker speaks, they can only tell you from what they know. And doesn't mean that they know everything. And so one thing somebody could say one year could be completely obsolete in the second year. And we get caught up getting hyped because a lot of speakers are great with the emotional part. So we kind of stop thinking for ourselves and just follow suit. And then months later, you take their program, you take their course, and then you still feel about the same. And the reason you do is because you didn't find it internally. See, before I jumped into the Les Brown course, I knew about Les Brown, I studied Les Brown, and I had an idea about Les Brown. Something came to me intuitively. And I was speaking at Toastmasters for about 1.5 years before I ever joined. I started my company a year before I ever joined. See, I have been working at this before I ever heard a speaker say, hey, join my class, join my institute, join my support team. Because I already had it inside of me to do it. See, when you are working internally, there is no manipulation. You're going to do it anyway. When I came and met Les Brown, I was ready to do whatever it took to meet the man. Already before I walked in the door, that was my mindset. That's what I thought about. So nothing he said truly, you know, shout out to Matt Winan, great speaker, great salesman, but nothing he said made me do it. It was something internally. I remember when Les said, hey, if you're seriously serious, go to the back and sign up. And I said to myself, my legs started shaking because I was nervous. I was like, this is a big leap. This is a big step forward. But my leg was shaking because I was nervous. But really, my leg was shaking because that was in me to do. Everything inside my core being said, Rich, if you don't go into that back table, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. And that's being honest. Hey, Shraddha. Hey, Leroy. How's everybody doing? So in that, it was already in me to do the action. Nothing the speaker said made me do it. And that's one of the reasons why you can't listen to everybody. Because they're only going from their vantage point. And I know some speakers that speak now that never been to a Toastmasters, that never spoke out into public, has never trained. Oh, Leroy, happy birthday, Leroy. They've never trained. They've never studied. So what are they teaching you? And I've been to seminar after seminar after seminar. And I've heard the same thing. Oh, you won't hear this from this other speaker. But I'm like, I've heard it from 5 different speakers. What are you talking about? So what you want to do is find out who's honest. The reason I went from Les, because Les never hold any punches. He always kept it honest in every speech and when one-on-one with him. He always kept it honest with me. He said, Rich, you're going to fail to success. You're going to fail to success. He's not selling me a dream. He's not telling me, hey, you're going to take this program, you're going to, in 6 months, 12 months, you're going to be on stages, you're going to be making millions of dollars. He never said that. He said, you're going to learn the skills to fail to success. And I took that. I said, okay, I know there's going to be some problems. I know there's going to be some struggles. I know there's going to be some issues coming down the pipe. He warned me. He said, if you're going to come into this game, know that there's going to be some hard times. Know that you're going to struggle. Know that it's not going to be peachy clean. And some of the great successes have been dead broke. Some of the multi-billionaires that you hear about have been dead broke. I mean, filed bankruptcy 1, 2, 3, 4 times. But because they knew they were failing to success. It didn't stop them. They said, okay, well, I'm going to have to deal with this, but I'm going to keep moving forward. We're all going to make mistakes. But most speakers, a lot of influencers won't tell you that. They'll sell you the dream to say, hey, man, just think positive. Thinking positive doesn't work. I want to be the first one to tell you. Thinking positive does not work. Being positive does. That's a 3-dimensional aspect. That's your thoughts, that's your feelings, and that's your actions. See, if you can think positively, believe in positive things, believe in a higher source, believe that what you're doing will get you to where you want to go, and take the positive actions while you're in the grind, while you're in the dirt, still be like, hey, baby, I'm on my way. I'm digging in this dirt, but I'm on my way. When you're on that aspect, that's when the momentum starts picking up. What up, man? Hey, Frankie, long time. Davina, Carter, how you doing? And so I really want to be honest with people to let them know you're going to hear a lot of people on your Facebook, your Instagrams. And if I ever made anyone feel that it was easy, that, hey, you just think positive and you're on your way, I apologize because I've set you a false premise. I gave you a false premise. The realness is that you're going to fail to success. You're going to have some hard times and you're going to struggle a little bit, but it's okay. Because we're all struggling. The thing is, are we moving forward? If it's stopping us. That's the only thing, is are you moving inch by inch by inch? I don't care. If you become a millionaire at 70 years old, that's better than becoming a million, never becoming one, right? So inch by inch, and I have to remind myself like sometimes of that because I always want to excel. But in my preparation, I'm just preparing myself to be stronger, to be better. And sometimes you have to go through the struggle so you can relate to people. So really what I want to say is before you listen to the next speaker, before you take the next program, before you sign up for that next class, find out about that speaker. Message them, email them, look at their background, see what they talk about. See if they're honest, see if they're real, see if they're authentic, see if they care about you. You know, my boy Todd Special, he said he emailed a bunch of influencers, a bunch of speakers, top guys, and said, hey, I'm coming with these books. You're a great influence to me. Can you please, help support me? Goose egg. None of them responded. But as soon as he emailed them back again and said, hey, well, I'm interested in taking your class, they all emailed him back. And I love that because that was the key to show them that they didn't care. They don't care. So in order for you to reach the next level, you have to find it within. It has to be an eternal fire. It says, regardless of your class, I'm going to make it. Regardless of your support, I'm going to make it. Regardless of any resources, I'm going to make it. And when you're on that aspect, you don't need, I say listen to them because it's good information. It keeps you going. But don't get caught up in the sauce. Be your own sauce. Be your own sauce. Be the CEO of you. Ali, thank you, sir. Be you to be the next Les Brown. Don't say I want to be the next Les Brown. I want to be the next Rich Fontaine. You know what I mean? So when you operate in a sense that I am the one, I'm not following these guys because what they're telling me is from their vantage point. I didn't live the same life they have. They didn't live the same life I have. We might not be the same color, the same gender, the same ethnicity, have the same spiritual beliefs. So I cannot listen to them fully. I have to listen to what God gave me, if you believe in God or any source. But whatever the higher power gave you is in you. and it's talking to you daily. It's your motivation. My motivation is in me, and it's in you too. So the next time, before you jump onto that class, before you jump on that YouTube, find out about that person and see if they align with you. If they align with you, not you trying to align with them. Because you're the source. You're the man. You're the woman. You're the next legend. You're the next millionaire. You're the next business person. You could get their influence, get their information, but there is no shortcuts to mastery. Just understand that. And that's honest. That's true blue, real deal Holyfield. There is no shortcuts to mastery. I've tried. It doesn't work. There's only a road to it. And how fast you get down that road depends only on you. On what you are ready to do and what you're aligned with. So one thing I want you to leave with today, if you remember anything about this talk, is find the alignment in you. When your brain, your thoughts match your belief system, what you believe in truly inside you, deeply in your soul, that message matches the actions that you take, you're on your way. You're on your way. You don't need anybody else. You'll find people that will help you, guide you to that position, but you don't need anyone else. Just know that you are the legend. You are the next one. You are the next big thing. And you don't need anybody else to pull that out of you. What you need to do is pull it out of you. Show it to the world and let the world help guide you to your destiny. This is Rich Fontaine. I really appreciate Diana. Thank you, Regina. I really appreciate everyone taking your time this morning. It was something in me to relate to everybody because I know we get caught up in these speakers and these influencers, especially the new year. They say, hey, in a year, your life is going to be totally different. Wrong. 10 years maybe. But in a year, probably not. But it will be slightly different if you take the steps that are in you. Again, I appreciate it. Shraddha, I appreciate it. Cody, I appreciate it. Wilkins, I appreciate it. Everyone that took their time. Frankie, I appreciate it. Much love. Namaste. And I need to shave this beard. This is my standard beard. It's coming off soon. Bye, everyone.